What is up, YouTube? We are on day 59. I was about to say 60. We are on day 59. We almost to day 60 though. We almost to day 60. I literally thought this wasn't possible. I thought this wasn't possible, but nothing is impossible with God on your side. Day 59. It's been a journey getting here, and yeah, bro. Just another day of working it, and just waking up. Today I woke up and I just felt like, it's like I know I got like 8 hours of sleep, but when I woke up, it felt like I wasn't asleep at all. It felt like I was asleep for like 2 seconds. It was really weird. It just kind of threw me off. But, you know, day 59, I'm working on creating a course for my Discord. That way, when they come in, I don't have to run the basics for the new people every time, for all the new people who join. They could just have a course, watch the videos, and go through the basics, and then it'll catch them up to speed with everybody else, right? Besides that, just doing a lot of push-ups. A lot of push-ups whenever the lustful thoughts come. Staying busy is just, sometimes I don't even have time to think about lustful thoughts because I'm just so busy doing the things that I have to do. You know, I'm trying to get these closes to the closing table, right? Yeah, kind of, I guess around this time I'm learning that usually everything gets postponed and nothing really goes as planned around this time of the year, you know, in between Christmas and New Year's. So, I'm learning that, so everything is pretty much postponed to January of next year. So that should be a good month. Besides that, man, I've just been growing, pivoting in my business, pivoting in my workflow and the things I do and the things I'm focusing on right now. Every day is like a journey. Every day is like a journey in and of itself. It's like a journey, it's a battle, and it's just every day you gotta win, you gotta overcome, you gotta overcome. Every day is like that. Every day is its own little movie. That's how I feel right now. And, but they build on top of each other, they stack on top of each other. The wins stack up, the work stacks up on top of each other. And I was sitting on my bed last night, you know, before I was going to sleep, and I was just sitting there thinking, you know, deep in thought, and I was having like one of those moments where you just realize where you're at in life, how far you've come, and then how much work you've put in, and like all the pain you've been through, and it's like an overwhelming feeling. And I wanted to make a YouTube video about it, but I couldn't really, instead of like putting it into words, I wanted to share a video that kind of describes it. If I can, I'll try to attach it to this video. It's like you're sitting there and you're just in pain, or you're exhausted from like all of the work that you've been putting in. And you've been putting in work every day consecutively, every single day, consistently, consecutively, every day. You've done the most, you've sacrificed. That's what really like makes it hit home the most, is like you think about all the things that you've sacrificed, all of the times you felt alone, all of the times you felt like you had to cut people off, all the times like you've been through betrayal, all of the emotional experiences, and they just all kick in. It's like far more intense than any other psychedelic drug or trip that you could ever have, right? Because I've done drugs before, and psychedelic trips can get crazy. But when you're sober and you've overcome a lot in life, I'm telling you, nothing compares to that feeling, bro. And I was just having one of those moments, and it's just an overwhelming feeling, bro. It's just an overwhelming feeling. and I was trying to find a video. I wanted to make a video about it, and I was looking up animes or something, or like some type of movie like that encapsulates the feeling that I was having. And I found one video, and I'll try to share it in this video if I can. But yeah, bro, that's what I kind of had last night. I was just kind of reflecting on all that I've been through, and it's just, you can't put it into words, bro. It's like when you cut all your friends off and you go hard in the gym every single day for like the past year nonstop, and like, you know, you're jacked now, or you lost all the weight now, and you're just sitting there listening to some music, and it just all hits you of like all the pain you've been through and how far you've come and how far it got you. And it's just an overwhelming feeling, and that's what I was going through last night. But yeah, that's kind of how every day is right now. Every day is like pain. That's it, pain. You know, I'll leave a link to a video that I watched the other day. It's called How to Become a Millionaire When You're Broke. And he went over all these things, right, of how to become a millionaire regardless of what business you're in. And at the end of the video, he said it all comes down to pain. It all comes down to how long you're willing to stay locked in a room and endure pain. Mental, emotional pain. Just sitting, grinding, working nonstop, having no communication with anybody, just grinding. And I was like, that's true. I'm not a millionaire, but I can relate to that, you know, because that's what I felt, bro. Breaking up with the girls, sometimes I still think about people. I'm still human, you know. There's times where I still think about my friends. There's times where I think about exes, believe it or not. And then there's times where there's times where I think about random people I've met and I've talked to. There's times, you know, my mind wants to go do something, you know, wants to go hang out with somebody, or you know, or it wants to give in to maybe an old vice or something like that. And you just gotta learn how to endure the pain, bro. And that's what I've been doing. I've just been enduring the pain, bro. And you know, I'm tempted to, you know, give in to some of those thoughts sometimes, but every day, the next day, I'm glad I didn't. Like, every day I have those temptations to want to go do something or give into a vice or hit somebody up, hit an ex up, or hit up you know, the girl I used to talk to, or some of my old friends. Every time I have that temptation to do that, when I wake up the next morning, the next day, I'm like extremely grateful I didn't do that, because I know where that leads. And this is all about sacrifice right now. This period of life I'm in is all about sacrifice, so that when the time comes, you know, I could enjoy it. I could really like enjoy it, or I could have the things, I could get out of life the things that I want. You know, that takes sacrifice. You can't just go about living your best life all day, all the time, and just get whatever you want. Some people do that, but that's the exception to the rule, not the rule. You know, so semen retention, and you know, that really helps. It's really helps, because it's making me able to I'm not sitting in shame as much anymore. I don't have low self-confidence anymore. I'm completely and utterly confident in myself and in my skills, the things that I could do. If I wasn't confident in myself, I don't think I'd be able to make a YouTube channel and, you know, have students. If I wasn't confident in myself, in my abilities, and the things I know, and the things I've done, and how far I've come, I would not have students, and I would not be on YouTube, straight up. That's it. This video is all about pain, overcoming, and sacrifice. I didn't know it was going to be about that, but that's what it's about. Stay motivated.